unusual, and one of a kind. On this episode of Neighborhood Treasures, we bring you to a shop here in Grafton where they're bringing new life to unconventional wood. Whew. On a cold October day, I do believe we're at the place. Am I at Knotty by Nature?
You're at beautiful downtown Grafton, metropolis part of the city.
Dan, Maurice, and I do believe that there's never been a piece of wood that you didn't like.
That's true. I want to show you around, at least guide you through some of the things that we've got. I would call it a woodworker's dream. All our guys are tinkering with wood, and they're taking a junk piece of wood and make one of a kind. Here's a piece of pecan, and this pecan had a big hole in it. Well, he filled it in with that epoxy. Now you got a nice little sofa table. This is a charcuterie board and a cutting board. These are called end cuts. This is the end of the grain. Look at this. This gal does this by hand.
You kidding?
Is that incredible?
I mean, look at the art.
Yeah, wine bottles. It's wine bottles. Stone candles. You put your lamp oil in there and light these, and it looks like the rock's burning.
That's incredible.
And then here's our chainsaw carvers.
Can someone come in, see something like this, and just sort of request a table or whatever it might be?
It happens every day.
Where do you see the art?
Unusual and different. I don't want a plain Jane board, but I'm always looking after that. That's unusual, that can't be replaced, that can't be duplicated. This is rainbow tulip.
Rainbow tulip.
Okay, another word for it is it's poplar. What gives it this color, that tree grew next to a creek, and all the minerals that are coming out of that water gives it more color. See how dark this one is?
Yeah.
And see how light that one is?
Uh-huh.
This tree was cut when it's dead, and it's called, it bled out. That tree was still alive and getting its nutrients from the wood, and it's a much lighter color. So,
wow.
Like here's some big oaks. We got red oak there, white oak there.
Where did you get your love for wood and trees?
Well, it started probably, I bought that first sawmill in '78, but I think right after I got out of the Army, I did a lot of cutting wood. And then when I retired in 2016 from my real job, I started cutting full time, and it just exploded.
Well, one thing about this process, it takes time.
You just don't come in and buy a board and think it's ready to go until it goes through the process.
Okay.
We've got to cut it, air dry it, kiln dry it, prepare it, and then it's ready to sell. And it takes 9 months, even sometimes a year, depending on certain species.
I just look at the way the finish that you put on these table or the clocks.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
this is what we call the modern day clock. It doesn't look like your everyday clock.
I see another trademark in here. These very unique, clever signs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they make people laugh, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Dan, you showed me so much incredible stuff. I guess the question now is, how does it all come together?
Well, that's a fantastic idea, because what I'd like to do is take you outside we have a little electric mill out here.
Okay.
And we'll show you a kind of a start to finish cut.
All right, let's go do it.
Okay. Now what he's doing now is he's flattening that. It's got a little bit of a tilt to it, and he'll make sure it's good and flat. And we use this for, special cuts. But these cookies, we sell a ton of these cookies.
Is that right?
Now, to keep that from cracking so bad, we'll just set that out here, and just let it dry slow.
Okay.
Because moisture-wise, there's probably 30% of moisture in that thing already. Now he's going to slab cut. Slab cut, you blade it flat. I had him cut 3 of these, so you guys can take take one of these home.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan.
You'll think of that Knotty by nature.
Yes, yes, yes. What would be the best way to describe Knotty by nature?
They've got unusual wood. They got a little bit of everything, and it's all different. So
Well, we can't thank you enough for letting us come through here.
thank you.
This has
thank
been
you.
a joy, and the creativity is off the charts.
Thank you so much. You guys come back anytime. Really.
We will.